Now, for the last story of the day, if my computer helps me, I also took from r/stories, and it is 5 years ago my son was born. 5 years ago I let drugs go. I mean, it's probably not a funny history, not as that guy who found arachnid on his dick, but I thought it would be a cool history to bring here, so here it goes. At the time, my fiancée was pregnant with our first child. I was in a deep downhill spiral with pain medication to deal with my spinal stenosis. Pain meds worked wonder for a while, but if you know anything about pain meds, you know that you slowly start to depend on more. Yeah. My immunity to opioids grew significantly, and it easily went to 4 a day to 8 to 16. Fuck. I went from being prescribed by tiny tramadol tablets all the way to fentanyl patches. My 90 count prescription would be gone in a week. I started buying pills from some shady people doing some shady deals. I bet you all already know what it means. I even tried heroin, cheaper and better. Wow, I'm not sure if I should say that on internet, but I mean, I'm not saying, he's saying, so uh, but I got caught. Better stick with pills, I thought. This was still the case on the day my son was born. I remember I was running low on my meds and was worried the whole time about having enough medicine during our stay at the hospital. Then I watched my son being born perfect and healthy, greatest day of my life. During recovery with my fiancée, after a few hours, I told her I was going to run to the store quickly for some things we needed. That wasn't the case. I had been setting up a deal to secure some pain meds, so I get the ATM and try to withdraw. Insufficient funds. Shit. He was really in some shit. Trying again, insufficient funds. I got so mad and stormed back out to the car. It was the moment I sat back down in the car, it was then I realized I had left my newborn son and fiancé at the hospital so I can go buy drugs. Fuck. I mean, it's not like he's doing that drugs for recreational means. Like, he was needing it. He just lost himself in the way. How selfish I had been, and how fucked up of a place I let myself go. I'm a father now, and I have a kid that needs me. I told myself then, and there I am, dedicating my life this day forward to my son, and I need to be there for him. Even if he is 3 hours old. I called my dealer and cut off the deal. I drove back to the hospital as fast as I could. I mean, he's instantly got an epiphany. I got back to the room and didn't leave the bed since until we were walking out the doors with our newborn son. If my fiancé can give birth, I can go through withdrawals. So that's what I did. It was the hardest thing I've ever done, but for the next 2 weeks I was right by her side and changed ever deeper I could get my hands on. But it was that day, the day my son was born, I look back to that moment and I got back in the car and feeling that I felt leaving my son. From that moment to this day, I haven't had pain medication. I grew up kicked that day. Né? And I'm a better person for it. But most importantly, the only thing in this world I want is to be the best dad I can be. I don't know where I would be without you. Thank you, son. You saved me. I told you that was gonna be a cool history. I mean, again, it's not funny as a guy finding a spider on his dick, but it's definitely a cool history, a wholesome history. Yeah, wholesome uh, word that we don't have in Portuguese, so it's kinda strange to use it for me. But that was it for today.